أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم بالتي هي أحسن إن ربك هو أعلم بمن ضل عن سبيله وهو أعلم بالمهتدين. صدق الله العظيم. Many people amongst us think that as Muslims they are under the obligation to perform the various acts of ibadah such as the salah, the zakah, the hajj, the umrah, and things like that. They are obligated to do those only. They think that if they have performed these acts to the best of their ability, then they have done their duty, they have done the job. But when we read the Quran, we see that this is not enough. There is one particular duty, one obligation on the Muslims which has been obligated in many passages of the Quran, and it is a really important obligation. And that obligation is the obligation for da'wah. Da'wah means to invite people to Allah, to invite people to Al Islam. It is a duty on every Muslim. Every Muslim is under the obligation that he should share the message, what he knows from the Quran, what he knows about the deen. He should share that to the best of his ability with people around him, with his family members, with his friends, with his peers, and he should be a spokesperson for Islam. This is how Islam spreads. This is how Islam expands. When Muslims give da'wah to non Muslims or people who are around them, we see the obligation to do da'wah in many verses of the Quran. One of the verses was the one that I recited to you just now. It is in chapter number 16, Surah An-Nahl, and verse number 125, where Allah says, Udu ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah. Invite all to the way of your Lord with wisdom. Wal mu'izatil hasanati, and with a beautiful sermon. Wajadilhum billati hiya ahsan, and argue with them in a most gracious way. Inna rabbaka huwa a'lamu biman dalla an sabilihi. Most surely your Lord knows he who has strayed from his path. Wa huwa a'lamu bil muhtadin, and he knows those who have gone astray. The verse is very clear and it is ordering the Muslims, invite all to the way of your Lord with wisdom. Are we inviting people? Are we doing this? Are we acting on this command? If not, then we should. We should pay heed to this Quranic verse and take up the Quran and understand its message, memorize the ayat, and discuss them to the best of our ability with our environment. This is an obligation on us, just like there are other acts of ibadah, like you have to perform salah, you have to give zakah, you have to perform hajj and umrah, and so on and so forth. Similarly, you also have to give da'wah. You also have to invite people to Islam. This is an obligation on every Muslim. So let us pay heed with this verse, chapter number 16, verse 125. Let us reflect on it and see where we fit in, whether we are acting on it or not. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.